place where modernity meets tradition, Seoul is South Korea's vibrant capital city, brimming with culture and home to no fewer than 5 historic palaces. In this video, we're going to show you the best of the city by taking you from mountainside villages to foodie hotspots to hidden gems and even a market that's a feast for all of the senses. Start your stay the right way by heading to Yongbuk Palace, Seoul's largest and oldest palace. Built in 1395 in the northern part of the city, it is the largest of the 5 grand palaces that were built by the Joseon dynasty. Yongbuk served as the main residence of the royal family and the seat of the government. The original structure of Yongbuk Palace was reduced to a pile of ash after the Japanese invasion of 1592. The grounds were left abandoned for over 2 centuries, until the 19th century when the palace's 7,700 rooms were restored, only for them to be destroyed yet again by another Japanese invasion. By the early 20th century, work started on the walled palace complex to restore it to its original former glory, and today you can visit, but you don't always have to pay. In fact, what makes a visit to this palace so special is the amount of visitors who are dressed in hanbok, i.e. traditional Korean clothing, which adds an element as if stepping back in time when wandering around the grounds. The reason so many people are in these clothes is because if you rent hanbok, you get free admission to Yongbuk. After a visit to the palace, you'll probably be quite hungry. At this cozy restaurant, you can choose from several delicious traditional Korean dishes made vegetarian, all of which are cooked from scratch by the friendly owner. When strolling around the downtown area, you'll find that there are a number of amazing pastry shops which are inspired by French boulangeries. I particularly love the vibes and the ambiance of this one. Next up, it's time to explore a small residential neighbourhood in the Yongno district, which is known as Bukchon Hanok Village. Now this village can be found just a short walk away from the palace. The name Bukchon literally translates as Northern Village. As much as Bukchon Hanok Village is charming, it can also get a little crowded since it's so close to all of the major attractions. Therefore, if you want to visit yet another traditional Korean village that's a little off the beaten path and so there are fewer visitors around, then I highly suggest checking out Ilhwa Mural Village. This is one of Seoul's moon villages, a name given because it's thought that the hilltop position means that the village gets a better view of the moon. The village was actually set to be demolished as it was considered old and nothing special. That was until in 2006 when a group of local artists came together to create wall murals and art throughout the space to make it more attractive and draw visitors to the village. Today, Ilhwa is a place of creativity and colour, with over 60 murals decorating the village. There are constantly new ones popping up or covering the old ones, so no 2 trips to this area are the same. From Iwa, you can easily make your way back down to the downtown city level by following the Naksam Fortress Trail. The Seoul City Wall is a defensive wall which was built between 1395 and 1396 to defend the area. The fortress wall envelops ancient Seoul in an almost 20-kilometer circular loop, so to walk the whole thing, it would take the best part of a day. But from Iwa back down to the city, you can enjoy stunning vistas over the city's skyline as you walk along a path steeped in history. Spend your evening in the vibrant neighbourhood of Insadong, which is incidentally where we stayed because it has some pretty good hotel options. This district is renowned for its abundance of traditional Korean crafts, antiques, arts, and galleries. It's also famed for its food stalls, which serve an array of delicious Korean cuisine that make for the perfect spot to grab dinner from. There's also a lot of Korean barbecue places around here. Start the next day right by seeing what Seoul has to offer in terms of foodie options and exploring this amazing market, which is truly a feast for the senses. The first permanent market in Korea, Gwangjang Market, was first established in 1905 and remains as the oldest daily market in all of South Korea. If you have a sweet tooth, then I highly recommend heading to this nearby bakery. They have so many flavours that it's actually quite difficult to choose from, but everything is really tasty, so you probably won't be disappointed. From the area surrounding Gwangjang Market, you can easily walk to Dongdaemun Plaza. Referred to as the spaceship by locals, this iconic landmark is one of the main reasons for Seoul earning its title as the World Design Capital in 2010. Today, it's home to lots of shops, cafes, and gallery spaces. After checking out all of the modern architecture, it's time to check out some nature, which is surprisingly quite easy to be found in Seoul. One of my favourite hidden gems of the city is Jongsun Stream. Historically, the stream was actually part of the city's early sewage system, but after an urban renewal project, as of 2005, it has become a popular space for visitors and locals alike, and if you're lucky, you might even spot some local wildlife. After a tranquil stroll, head to one of the busiest parts of the city, Myeongdong. This is one of the main shopping districts of Seoul and is a lively street that teems with shop, eateries, and everything else you can imagine. The next day, begin the morning in nature along one of Seoul's most treasured places of tranquility, Sokchon Lake. This artificial lake is calming and sits within the gorgeous green space of Songpa Naru Park. The area is particularly beautiful to stroll around during cherry blossom season, when the flowers are in full bloom and a cherry blossom festival takes place. Then, hop on the subway system to reach the COEX Mall, which can be found in the heart of Gangnam. A particularly cool place to visit while in the Gangnam district is one of the most breathtaking and futuristic libraries you'll ever see, Starfield Library. Opened in 2017, the library is set over 2 floors and its design is open and spacious, allowing visitors to feel as though they are immersed in a forest of books. hop on the subway once more to visit the grounds surrounding Ewa Women's University, which is a private women's research university that was founded in 1886 and ever since has strived as a place for women to thrive in education. This area is filled with little cafes, shops and boutiques. Finally, hop on the subway once more to reach the River Han. Spend the late afternoon strolling alongside the River Han and soak up panoramic vistas of the city as you people watch in one of the most beautiful parks in Seoul. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content. See you next time. Bye!